When something sounds so wonderful, I just want to keep on listening to it. That's what I've been doing this whole weekend. Hello everyone, welcome to Tabama Hi-Fi Review channel. Today I would like to share my extensive experience of using this Musicshare X30 single-ended triode tube amplifier. Retail for $5,000 in United States. This one reminds me of Line Magnetic LM219IA amplifier. Major difference is phase splitter tubes that they use. This one is using ECC81 or interchangeable with 1287. Main input stage is using Western Electric Replica 310A dual tube. That is one of the most desirable tube to me, the way that they can deliver the sound. Usually they are very expensive, very rare as well to even find replacement, although the modern replica and reproductions are available. If you are to purchase original Western Electric 310A, that is going to be probably like $500 each or somewhere in that range if it's a very good quality and good condition one. Another reason 310A I like is the way that it can deliver in detail with very low noise performance. Two main output 845 tubes are driven by two 300B tubes. Those are Musicshare branded. So except for phase splitter tubes, the rest of the tubes are Musicshare branded. So 300B tubes for driver stage, single-ended triode dual transformer output, Elko transformers that they mounted inside, multi-cab, Mondorf cab, as well as Musicshare branded. Very well designed, point-to-point wiring, everything is built by hand, featuring moving magnet and moving quad phono stage at the corner, very low noise performance and noise control. Pretty impressive built-in phono stage that come with it. Faceplate of this X30 is 16 millimeter. It has NFB switch as well as pre-in or integrated option and light on and off for the VU meter. This X30 is one of the best built amplifier in $5,000 price range. 30 watt of single-ended triode power output using two 845 at the output stage. So that is sound is gonna be expensive and rich and dynamic sound with very good detailed retrieval performance that it can deliver. That is totally shows it when I'm listening with my setup. For the digital setup, I'm using Gusted Audio R30 R2R DAC, USB cable connected from my Sony NAS, ASD Silver RCA cables from R30 DAC to this X30 amplifier, as well as silver RCA cable from my turntable to this X30 phono stage. So my turntable is fully modified Denon DP47F using Denon DR301 Mark II MC cartridge. Sound quality and sound pressure level with this X30 can give me very good sound pressure level even at 8 o'clock position on this X30. If I raise it to 9 o'clock position using phono stage, it will give me total reference level of loudness 75 dB average with 80-85 dB peaks range. So that is very impressive power delivery out of this X30. When I'm using digital playback with R30, just before 9 o'clock position will give me 75 dB average using with this S1EX towers. And with this JBL, it will be even less. Bass quality out of this X30 is extraordinary in terms of delivery. One of the best I've ever heard of in single-ended triode or any kind of triode amps. I kind of like sound quality and mid-range and expensive, wide and rich sound delivery of this X30 more than my Acuface E4000 in that comparison. Acuface E4000 comes in better bass control. Those are the difference between solid state and single-ended trio amps in general. It can go toe to toe. I can live with either or. This could be end game trio amp for most of the people, especially if you are a big fan of single-ended trio amp design. This is ultimate high-end trio amplifier design that money can buy. This kind of tube combination only come in ultra high-end trio amps. X30 have immersive soundscape, deep and rich bass quality, magic and mid-range of 300B driver tubes drive that signal to output to 845 powerful tubes to give you immersive soundscape and dynamic attack. When I was playing music with this JBL with 12-inch drivers, I was only listening at my reference level, not too loud, around 75 dB max range. I am feeling the vibration of that frequency when I'm sitting like 12 feet away. That kind of power delivered. It's only 30 watts of power that it can put out, but the immersive sound with the force that it can deliver is probably better than any $5,000 solid state amps that money can buy. Watts number don't matter when it comes to single-ended trio amps. They will redeliver the music like you have never heard of. This Musician X30 is one of the very few amplifiers that give me goosebumps when I'm listening to my favorite music. Incredible experience that I was having. Right, layering when I'm listening to that Gala by Patrice Tendo, right, that track recorded so nicely. It's not ultra high resolution or anything. It's only CD resolution if I remember right. So that is layering effects and all the acoustic guitar and all the notes are going left and right, placement, and everything that it can deliver. It is holographic sound with musical notes in every range of frequency that humanly can hear. So magical, not only musical, layering, floating notes and holographic sound with total refinements across the frequency range. So when I listen to some of the modern tracks that not well recorded, then it still have that transparency ability of reproducing poor revealing ability, I should say. That is totally revealed and I can notice and I can hear it as well. Not overwhelmingly tubey sound, but rich and well-defined notes with good music and mid-range and total high-frequency extension that it can deliver. Spacious and airy notes is normal. It's not special anymore because this kind of class of amplifier that is standard offering. Spacious and airy and totally liquid sound that it can deliver. Bass delivery is kind of magical too. Rich and deep notes, yet articulate bass delivery, right? That is going to be incredible experience if you ever have chance to listen this X30 or if you bought one. That is going to be pretty extensive listening session that you're going to have to go through. Probably you may end up listening your favorite music collection all over again. In this video, I will have sound sample with X30 and my turntable combination as well as Gaster R30, same track back to back. So I want to display that standard phono stage that come with it. I want you to hear it as well as redelivering the digital stage with this Gaster R2R DAC. Come with this standard music share remote control, solid piece of aluminum remote control, only mute button and volume up and down. 4 different input selection, phono line, CD, and balanced input. This is volume control. These knobs feel better than the other Musician amps like X11 or X9. This X30 features and functions, probably this is as good as it can get for set amp in this price point of $5,000 range. Build quality, everything working perfectly. Noise control is very good. Only tiny pop sound when the tubes are activated. Bias adjustment and everything is very easy. All you need is flathead screwdriver, 70 milliamp that is set, easy adjustment, as well as hand balance adjuster that you can use. There's a little switch in the back for moving magnet and moving quiet phono stage selection. In my case, I'm using MC stage. This kind of tube combination and this kind of build quality and sound delivery there, they are re-delivering everything they are good at. Price is just right for this caliber of setup and combination. Personally, I think 300B is most musical and most desirable tube in hi-fi sound reproduction, and pairing it with powerful 845 dual tubes for power output, driving them with 300B magic and mid-range with input signal that receive from that 3108 Western Electric replica tubes with very nice detail and clean sound with very low noise that it can offer, and phase splitter tubes that it uses ECC81, so those are easily interchangeable. It has that gold color tube guard that come with it, very solid metal cage that come in this X30 as well. I will give it around 100 hours or so just to settle it. Maybe like 50 hours, starting to show true color and true sound signature of absolute musical sound and expensive white musicality that it can offer is unmatched. That's why I call it mother of all tube integrated amplifiers. This is gonna be end game single-ended triode integrated amplifier that you may ever buy, and you be very happy and you spend money on this kind of high quality component with high-end tube configuration that come together. So price, sound quality, total 5 stars worthy, and if it's out of 10 rating, sound quality and everything is 10 rating. So I mean, I don't find many components that I like to give total 10 in everything. This is the one and only, probably, as of right now. Sound quality and sound signature, I keep on having goosebumps when I'm listening to my music. So that is the total excitement and absolute musical experience that I like to share with you. With this X30, nothing comes short in sonic quality, musicality, and sound signature. I like it best with this Pioneer T80 S1EX towers for absolute magical mid-range and super precise stereo image that is delivered. Probably this is the one and only amplifier under 10 grand that gonna give you goosebumps listening your favorite music. X30 is one of my favorite and my absolute favorite tube integrated amplifier will be more accurate. So that is the experience, my friend. Totally, highly, wholeheartedly recommended. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Reason, one I blink. Whoa, now don't say nothing. Whoa, just let time pass. Whoa, just think of something while I look at you. Oh, I love to look at you. Give me your shadows and all loose connections, and I'll tell you what I know. Give me a roadmap of your heart's directions, and I'll tell you where I go. Whoa, don't say nothing. Whoa, just let time pass. Whoa, just think of something while I look at you. Oh, I love to look at you. Give me that look, the way that you do. Give me that look, the one that makes me wanna crawl inside you. Give me a reason, one good reason, and I'll tell you what I think. Give me the passion without the bleeding, and I'll tell you why I blink. Whoa, now don't say nothing. Whoa, just let time pass. Whoa, just think of something while I look at you. Oh, I love to look at you. Give me your shadow